and just what an asset to have them here in the community and the support that they give to so many.
Well, and even the responders, they'll tell you those Mennonites that they come, they help direct traffic. They do so much. I mean, there was a fender bender last week that I run in and saw, and they're right there. They're directing traffic, and it just makes you feel good that everybody's trying to help. But those are great folks.
Well, we're giving out gifts, and we talked about some of these. For the fire department, I had a gift I was going to give them was just a stress-free winter and spring, and their only jobs, for the rest of the year would be retrieving cats from trees. So
there you go. That'd be a gift, right?
Yeah, we they don't have to worry about the fires, and we appreciate Shannon, Chester, and all the guys that get out there and do that. They are a dedicated group.
They are volunteers, right?
Volunteers, yeah.
And we're thankful, and those are good gifts for them. So how about the county? We've got some new officials coming in, but more important than anybody is we're going to say thank you for the gift of Rhonda.
Rhonda, you bet. Griffin. I just hope she has a nice break and just the satisfaction of knowing a job well done.
That's right.
We're so appreciative of her and her leadership, during this time through Sam Barr as he went through some illnesses and everything, and then during the interim period as well. So thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda, and Sam too. And then of course our new one, David Ryder. He'll be up at midnight, I'm afraid. New Year's morning, right?
Yeah.
So he'll do it official. And what kind of gift do we need to give him?
Well, I had put down limited damage to the roads for the winter.
There you go. That's a good one.
They work so hard at getting the snow off and trying to get it graded so it's safe, but sometimes it does damage to the road. So if they can get through without tearing too much, so they don't have that much repair during the spring, because everybody likes to talk about potholes.
Yeah, that's right. So let's make them disappear.
That's right. Don't even happen.
Well, we talk about all kinds of gifts that are very important, but if we got to talk about sports, we got to give our Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. We need to give them some more wins. Now they did win against Shadow Christian earlier this week, so they got a couple of wins. We're now 1-1 in conference. Both of them are Lady Bobcats and Bobcats. But we want to give a gift to Coach Compton and Coach Korn, don't we?
Yeah, injury-free season
there we
the
go.
Rest of the year from that side. And for Coach Korn, I don't want this to sound bad, but, for some of his kids to grow up. Now, I'm talking about an inside game, not so much maturity, but, have a little bit more depth on the inside there for them. But, they won a big game last night, or earlier this Tuesday night against Shiloh. So
that's right. Well, and good luck to them on the holiday hoops. That's going to be happening.
That's right.
Wednesday. Who we playing?
They open up with Monticello at 6:00.
Okay.
On Wednesday, and it's going to be a great event. Got a lot of good competition in there for in the girls division, but also in the boys bracket as well.
A lot of 4A teams throughout the state. They're going to be over here, and hey, I'll be there, and I'll give you updates too.
And the Berryville boys will play Wednesday at 7:20. They play Fordyce.
Fordyce.
You know what the mascot is for Fordyce?
I'm trying to think. No.
Huh?
What is it?
It's the Red Bugs.
The Red Buds?
Bugs.
The
Red
Bugs.
Bugs, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, Larry Lacewell, he's from
right.
Fordyce, and Bear Bryan is from Fordyce.
Is that? Oh, that's right. He is.
Yeah. And Larry used to tell the joke that he was a red bug when he was in junior high. He was a tick, and then when he was in elementary, he was a chigger. And then he went to Monticello, where he was a boll weevil. So he was an insect his whole life. So yeah, that'll be Wednesday night, 7:20. Berryville and Fordyce.
Well, I'm looking at our time here, and I tell you what, we could make a longer show out of this, but we want to make sure and try to get a few more. Of course, those farmers right now, we wish we could break that ice for them right now.
Break ice. I'd put down earlier when I was working on this, the gifts I'd give them is a self-opening gates.
Yeah, there you go.
And self-mending fences. I think that would.
I like it.
I don't know if those exist, but I'm sure they would like those.
Well, and I know you've got a list here of some other gifts for folks, our businesses, our Berryville Square businesses, What's a wish for them?
Well, just continued activities with it, and continued enjoyment of the beautiful square we have. I mean, it's been amazing since we dedicated that the 1st of June. All the activities that's going on, and we'll be kicking off the farmers market here pretty soon here in the spring, and that'll be a big list of a lot of things. So, but it is gorgeous. Great time, when it's safe to get out. If you hadn't been to the square at night, that's a good little date night just to go up and tour around. So,
yeah, that is it's a beautiful sight to see because it's lit up, and we've got those the clock and the fountains and all that stuff too. Mm-hmm. So. Well, Dean, we're just about out of time here. Let's try to spotlight a couple here. I know you've got some more gifts.
Well, the Rotary just I hope another wonderful Princess Ball like they had this year. They had so much money that they were able to make a donation to the library with the money they made, which a shout out to them and a gift to them is hopefully early completion of that library project.
Very good.
And while we're talking civic groups, Kiwanis, we just wish them the absolute best with their activities, which includes the fishing derby. That they've had the tree event at the community center going on now that they've been raising money for, and a lot of great people in there. Which one is your very own Linda Boyer.
That's right.
That's in there.
That's awesome. So,
and then the fairgrounds. We kind of talk about asset.
Yeah,
it really is, and just a full year and full season of activities and events, and the best ever Carroll County Fair.
Well, all right, Dean. I know there's a lot of things we're not able to talk about everything, but I want to say a gift of healthness for your family, and of course health and happiness for the staff here at Carroll County Broadcasting. Sherry, Olivia, Anthony, Linda, Una, they do great. But on air, Ike Wingate, and we've got Keith and John Michelson on KSA. But health and happiness for all my buddies, my family, right?
Well, got a great group there, and I'll throw in from City Hall with Mayor Tim McKinney and Sally Phillips and Jay Lee and Eve Warren. Do a great job up there. So I'm delighted to be up there and be a part of it, and wish you well with your family as well, and hope you're able to stay in the fairway and
there you go.
On the green and regulation and two-putt, all season long.
Either that or you could have just brought me a couple of golf balls here. I don't see a gift, right? No, and again, thanks to Reba. She brought us some candy.
Yeah.
And it was scrumptious. So Dean, it's all about being thankful. And I hope you get all kinds of presents.
Well,
this Christmas Sunday.
Well, just being with you is a present enough.
There you
Jamie.
go.
But,
okay, let's
hope our listening audience does have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, we couldn't do it without the Bank of 1889, and we couldn't do it with our listeners. So we do appreciate you, and we hope you have a